What's going on, guys? This is Joey. I'm coming at you with another video today. So if you guys are seeing this video now, I'm already probably traveling, so I decided, I needed to squeeze in the video or try to make a video for you guys. So today I'm going to give you guys my top 5 reasons why you guys should use a sump filtrations versus a canister, a hang on the back, or any other filter that's out there. Alright, so let's start with number 5. Number 5 is surface skimming. Now the way a sump works is basically it has a return side which pumps water into the tank, and on the other end it has a overflow box which kind of drains the water down into the bottom of the tank or down into your sump area, and that kind of is like a cycle like this. Now with the surface skimmer, it creates a better gas exchange between your water and the air, which creates better and higher oxygen levels for your tank. Now also, if you kept other filtrations, you'll notice that every time you will stick your hand in there, oils and debris and dirt from your skin and other just random stuff will get into the tank and eventually build kind of like a white film that kind of floats on the surface of the tank, and the only way to get rid of that is to kind of skim it. Now with a sump, that's already kind of built into the system and it automatically gets rid of that, keeping your water crystal clear. Now moving on to number 4. Number 4 is tank stability. Now with larger volumes of water, it can absorb a lot better swings of ammonia, nitrites, nitrates, and anything that could potentially harm your fish. So for example, if you take a 33-gallon tank and add in a 25-gallon sump, now you have an equivalent of a 58-gallon system because of the sump. And if you think about it, with a 25-gallon sump, you basically almost double the water volume of your original 33-gallon tank. Now you can probably overstock your tank, or you can kind of keep the same amount of fish knowing that your tank parameters won't swing as fast or as dramatic. Moving on to number 3. Number 3, you can hide your equipment in your sump. So in the tank you might have a heater, you might have an air stone, and you might have some piping from either your canister filter or your hang on the back filter. Now with a sump, you can actually throw everything into the sump or in the bottom of the tank and kind of hide it away. This creates less clutter for your tank, and it actually makes your tank look a lot nicer. So number 2, you can kind of customize your sump. With a sump, you actually are open to a lot of options. For example, if you want to do a bio-heavy filter, you can do that by adding, more media, because there's going to be a bunch of areas where you can kind of drop, pond matrix into it, or other materials that bacteria can grow on. Let's say you want to do more chemical filtration, like carbon or phosphan or pyrogen, anything like that. Again, you have a lot of area in your sump to kind of drop that in there, or kind of mix and match, or even do all of one thing. You can run filter socks, you can run pinky filters where it's just kind of a cut, you lay it in there and you kind of change it in and out. You can add on UV sterilizer. You can add in auto dosing for your reef or for your planet tanks. All the dosing can happen under there without you having to even touch anything or pour anything on the top of the tank. And finally, moving on to number 1, you can have another tank. Depending on the size of your sump, you can actually house additional fish or create an additional aquarium on top of your main display. For example, a lot of my freshwater sump setups, I have paired plecos in there for a breeding project. Another example is in my reef tank, I have a refugium set up with a clownfish and a couple of little critters in there to help with nitrates in the actual overall system, and also, I can actually keep additional fish in there. Alright, so that's my top 5 reasons why you guys should consider getting a sump over a canister filter or a hang on the back filter. Also, if you guys own a sump, leave in the comments below why you guys think a sump is better versus a canister filter or a hang on the back filter. Alright guys, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribed. And like always, until next time guys, peace.